Tēnā tātou katoa.
Mr Speaker.
I call Claudette Tauiti.
Katua ke a hau anō ki te mihi a koutou katoa, ko te whānau a Maungaharuru Tangitu ngā mihi ki a koutou katoa. The purpose of this bill is to give effect to the deed of settlement signed by the Crown and Maungaharuru Tangitu Hapu. The Māori Affairs Committee whānau examined the bill and recommends that it be passed. A number of submitters expressed dissatisfaction with the way Maungaharuru Tangitu claimants have been defined in the bill. Concern centred largely on two issues: the entitlements for claimants with connections to both Ngāti Pāhauwera and Maungaharuru Tangitu Hapu, and those individuals descended from ancient Hapu who may fall between two settlements. Ngāti Pāhauwera, it is an important part of the settlement process for claimant groups to have the opportunity to set out their whakapapa as they see it, and this has been done in the deed of settlement. While different approaches to self-identification have been taken, the Select Committee are confident that this has not resulted in any entitled individuals being excluded from benefiting from one or more settlements. Ancient Hapu, we also heard from submitters who believe that as their ancestral Hapu were not explicitly mentioned in the deed of settlement, they could not benefit from it. The committee are satisfied that between the Maungaharuru Tangitu Hapu and Ngāti Pāhauwera settlements, the people in Hapu in that region will be fully represented, and that after the enactment of this bill, no outstanding claims will remain to be settled. Maungaharuru Hapu comprise 6 Hapu with interests and historical claims in the Hawke's Bay area, north of Napier: Ngāti Kuru Mōkihi, Ngāti Tū, Ngāti Whakaari, Ngai Tauira, Ngai Te Ruruku ki Tangoio, and Ngai Tahu. The claims of the Hapu relate primarily to war, raupatu, and Crown land purchasing methods. The only land left in the possession of Maungaharuru Tangitu Hapu is in a flood-prone zone, which is the location of their marae, Tangoio, and their kōhanga reo. The bill, which gives effect to the undertakings by the Crown in the deed of settlement, the bill includes and provides for a summary of the agreed historical accounts, Crown acknowledgements and apology, a cultural redress package including vesting of part of Ōpauahi Station and part of Ōpauahi Scenic Reserve unencumbered, and vesting of Te Pōhue Domain Recreational Reserve subject to reserve status and public access being retained, excluding the hall that's located on the site. The site will continue to be administered by the Hastings District Council. Vesting of the lake beds of Lake Tūtira, Lake Ōrākai, Lake Waikōpiro, and Lake Ōpauahi, subject to reserve status. Vesting of administration of the stratum above the lake beds in the Hapu in trust, subject to reserve status. The stratum is the space occupied by the water and air above the lake beds, but not the water itself. Vesting and gifting back of 4 significant cultural properties: Boundary Stream Scenic Reserve, Bellbird Bush Scenic Reserve, balance of Ōpauahi Scenic Reserve, and Whakaari Landing Place Reserve. These sites will be vested in the Hapu on the anniversary of their confiscation, 12th of January 2017, and gifted back to the Crown 7 days later. A tātai tuāpapa overlaying classification over 9 sites of significance to the Hapu. Establishment of a fund of the purpose of soil conservation in the Tangoio area and the formation of a relationship between the Hapu and Hawke's Bay. Regional Council to manage the fund. The redress reflects the special nature of Tangoio area and the desire of the Hapu to exercise kaitiakitanga there. Te kawanata with the Minister and Department of Conservation, with the Minister of Conservation, that will recognise special relationship that of Maungaharuru Tangitu Hapu has with that land. Relationship agreements with the Ministry for Primary Industries, and Ngāti Kahungunu Iwi Incorporated in respect of fisheries. Statutory acknowledgements. Statutory acknowledgement and deeds of recognition for several sites, including Hapu Coastal Marine Area, and appointment of advisory committee. This Sunday, 50 kōrere will be released into Maungaharuru, and we wish you well on this occasion. Mr Speaker, I commend this bill to the House.
Members, this debate is concluded. The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it.
Maungaharuru Tangitu Hapu Claim Settlement Bill, third reading.
Permission has been granted for a waiata. Shifter.
think they had.
It'll be hopeless trying to. Call on Government Orders of the Day numbers 3 to 5.